Yeah, obviously with, all the leaders on the defense leaving, Jay Sean, Aaron, Jimmy, you know, is a not a big step for me, but it's a step I've been looking towards. Obviously highly like recruited out of high school, having the choice to pick any school in the world, you choose Michigan. Why? Because of the family, right? Because of what Michigan can provide for you. So obviously being a leader this year with the defense, obviously first 10, not first 10, but first team Big Ten. Obviously, that's a big goal for me.
Welcome back to the team. I'm Chase Herbstreit.
You're back with Nathaniel Owusu.
And Jyaire here.
So your guys' nicknames though, Woo and Shug. How'd you guys how's that come about?
Yeah, so
Woo, I mean that's pretty.
yeah. So my last name is Owusu, so people just put the O in the Su out and just call me Woo. Makes it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got mine.
Yeah, I go by Shug, so mine's like a huge candy rush, sugar rush. So
That's what it is. Do you like candy a lot, or
yeah, since I was a kid, always with candy.
what's the go-to?
I'm going somewhere like a sour or something.
But like a fruit.
Sour, yeah,
candy
fruit,
guy?
fruit,
Yeah, that's me.
fruit.
Yeah.
I like Airheads is like the long, yeah. But how's the off season been going for you guys?
Yeah, off season was, it's been going well. Obviously with with new coaching staff and with new teammates and new faces and new people in the facility. I mean, it's been great getting to know everybody.
Yeah.
And just grinding it every day, each and out. So I've been liking this as well. How about you, Shug?
Yeah, same with you. I mean, just building a relationship with everybody, getting closer. Me and Green to everybody.
Yeah. How do you think the transition of, because obviously you get so close to the staff from last year, position coaches and Coach Wink. How do you think the coaches and transfer guys or mid-years have adjusted to the team coming in and only been here for a couple months?
Bro, honestly, I think everybody's doing a great job. I think the strength and conditioning staff is doing a great job just making sure that we're all tight together. I mean, from the 6:30 runs to the 1:30 lifts, so I think they're doing a great job.
Yeah, I just feel like keeping the players all connected together. We all like one big family, so that was, a little easier coming in, meeting a new staff or something like that.
I think what's good too is with the strength staff of, last year we in the mornings we would have different workout groups, and all running together. It's kind of suffering together, and I think it's a good team build and bonding because once you do it together, who can hang and you're doing it with those guys, and so you build that bond for sure.
Also, those competitions at the end.
Oh yeah, the team,
yeah.
Those definitely.
Well,
Them come together for real, man.
What's this We're up 9-3.
Without the team, probably.
No,
Especially today.
no.
We're gonna cut today.
We're not going to say the actual player's name, but
Yeah,
last two competitions, it's been somebody on your guys' team who has basically been the MVP for us. He's fallen over, fell over, and then today during the sled push, he dropped the rope.
I don't
See,
You guys would have won both of them.
they was like a sabotage, man, on the coaching side. I mean,
You think
rules,
the coach is ready
yes.
for us?
Yes, I mean, the rope. He didn't even hand on the rope.
He tripped over the rope first.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was crazy.
And for you guys, for the team competitions, we do them after the morning runs. And there's 3 groups. You got skill, big skill, O-line, D-line. If you get swept, you got, 5 gassers?
I think 5.
Yeah, 5 gassers. And then if you lose 2-1, you have 3 gassers. So, yeah, offense has been doing good. We've ran 2 or 3 times. That's it. I mean, we'll see how it turns out after spring break, but
Real football, actually.
Real football. I mean, it's gonna
spring
get tight
ball.
on foot offense.
yeah. I mean, hey, I feel like we've been
football.
doing good. What these little 7-on-7 things?
7
we've
on
been doing?
7.
Yeah, it's 7-on-7.
It's
You're
7-on-7.
right. You're right.
Can't hit the quarterback,
Yeah.
no pressure.
Pressure, man. There's a lot of open field.
Well, the D line does when we're doing half speed, they like to OD pass rush and try to act like they're really getting through. And then when you guys blitz, You try to act like he's
We
the
haven't
line can't
blitzed yet.
block.
We haven't blitzed yet.
Well, no, not,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
We haven't showed.
it feel like
Just
that.
base
It may
stuff?
feel like that. It may feel like
yeah,
that.
I mean, maybe the run fits. But for you, when you were going from like the end of the year, coming off your junior year, transition to your senior year, thinking about like, do you declare for the draft or do you come back to your senior year? What ultimately like was your thought process to stay here for another year?
I was really having a lot of conversations with my family and coaching staff and some of my representative peoples. I mean, was going back like what advantages I have in the draft, leaving and something like that.
Mhm.
And that's what's going on.
Would you say that like, because you're pretty close with Zeke, Barry, did you guys talk about it with each other at all about the decision?
Yeah, we was talking about it, a little bit. We both come back, you know. We're gonna have to show a lot of, you know, both come out high drafted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Yeah.
our goal. But yeah.
Good. Will, for you, like, what would you say your goals are for yourself this season?
Yeah, obviously with all the leaders on the defense leaving, Jyaire, Aaron, Jimmy, you know, is a not a big step for me, but it's a step I've been looking towards. You know, obviously highly like recruited out of high school. You know, having the choice to pick any school in the world, you choose Michigan. Why? Because of the family, right? Because of what Michigan can provide for you. So obviously being a leader this year with the defense, obviously first 10, not first 10, but first team Big Ten. Obviously, that's a big goal for me. And being All-American this year, for sure.
Awesome. You mentioned like the family aspect of Michigan. What would you say, like, outside of football, is your favorite thing to do, like with like your friends or just in Michigan? Like, what do you?
Yeah. In Michigan, it's probably the food, and it's probably you know, like I'm a big street clothes guy. You know, like I like to dress good and all.
Yeah,
Obviously, I can see,
Yeah.
you know, and everything
Get a
like
fit
that.
check. Yeah. Looks
But
good.
but I got this spot. Shout out Van Boven on State Street. Those are my people down there. But besides that, the food, and I have a nonprofit as well. It's called Mission of Service. I'm actually going back to Ghana tomorrow to
Awesome.
get back and everything like that.
13-hour flight.
$13. $13.
Dedication for sure.
It's worth it though. It's worth it.
Yeah. What about you?
What you ask?
No. What's your favorite thing to do outside of football?
Learn. Play the game for real.
What's your go-to?
Probably, I've been lately on some 2K lately.
2K?
I mean, that's my first time playing. I've been on that. I'll be on some COD
Mm.
and NCAA.
That's
I just
so
like to
nice.
laugh and stuff too. I mean, I be painting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just trying new skills.
He a real painter. He a real.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw like Jamar Crib, but he painting the whole.
Yeah,
You could actually paint for real.
something like that.
Like not just like markers, just like
Oh no,
paintbrush, like
real paint.
Van Gogh, like
Show the clip.
with the.
Clip. Show the clip. Show the clip.
Yeah, if we have a clip, I mean, we'll put it up. But that's what do you like? What do you paint? Like
Pay
anything?
anything. I cut wood too. Cut wood, hand cut wood, paint the wood, paint on the walls, stuff like that.
That's awesome. Transitioning back to football, so Rod Moore obviously is going to be back this year. Hopefully, like full strength, full health. What advantages for you? Like when he's on the field, how much easier does that make your job?
I mean, a lot more. I mean, I can play more like you know, freely a little bit, knowing I got him on top of me. I mean, if I was to like mess up or not be at the spot, I know he'll be right there, you know, making my wrongs right.
For sure. And then, so last year you took over. Will Johnson obviously went to the NFL. As last year began, like what were your thoughts or like emotions kind of going into the season? Like were you nervous, excited? How were you really feeling?
I don't know. I was probably really excited. I mean, getting the start at the Michigan, it was just a lot going on. I mean, it's probably a lot of pressure, you know, trying to fill his role that he left at Michigan, but just try, you know, just go out there and work.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like I think when you have like pressure, it allows you to like almost play to like a higher level and kind of like just compete. And I think like for bigger games, you definitely rise to the occasion. Like we saw during the Ohio State game, first drive of the game for you, second pass of the game, 2nd and 10, I believe it was. You got to pick Julian Sand to Jeremiah Smith. Like, talk us through like that, if you can remember like that play and
Comeback route.
Yeah, back shoulder throw. I don't really remember what it was, but
Yeah, start off from Zeke Berry. I was really feeding off his energy.
yeah.
I mean, they tried to throw a shot at him, man. That had turned me up, man, for the rest of the game. That turned me up, man. That was very exciting. But back to my play, I mean, I was looking at how he was doing, how Jeremiah was doing during the rest of the games, like how he get off his releases and stuff like that. Really paying attention to the details. You know, he gave me one of my favorite releases. I like the guard. I mean, something easy. I mean, just went outside of me. You know, stay on his hip. He turned, I turned. The ball just appeared.
Good catch too.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
Head turn, boom. Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember on the sideline, like we were losing it. Like that was probably the most hyped I've been in a while. After that, like the stadium, like that was the loudest I've heard it.
Bro,
for sure.
The
The
stadium
crowd
was so
pop
loud,
was-
bro. I was like getting dizzy. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it was so loud.
I was getting dizzy.
Yeah, that was unreal. For you, so you mentioned you were a high recruit out of high school, IMG Academy. What would you say is like the biggest difference or like the transition from high school to college? Like what was the biggest, thing you noticed?
But to be honest, there really wasn't really much of a difference, to be honest, because at IMG, obviously, you're not at home, you're living away, you're in dorms. Obviously, we're not in dorms here, but you're waking up early, right? You're going to sleep early, you're grinding. We actually have a spring ball at IMG. So we had spring ball, we had fall camp, and then IMG schedule was we would have practice in the morning and then go to school in the PM.
Yeah.
But here it's reversed, so probably that would be the biggest difference.
Okay. And then you also mentioned like Michigan, you chose it because of the family. So like when you were down to however many schools you were down to, besides family, like what really like, whether it was the coaches, the players, like put you over the line to go to Michigan?
Yeah, the alumni here is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The donors we have, the connections we have. I mean, I just learned the other day that the president, or one of the presidents, played at Michigan.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, I mean, that was, really
I didn't even know that.
to know. But,
Yeah.
But the Michigan network is real.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. For you, so we mentioned Jeremiah Smith, obviously, but who would you say like matching up against last year? Who gave you like your toughest challenge, or like who was the hardest to guard?
I played really hard. It wasn't really hard people to guard out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I probably Jacoby Lane. He was a
Yeah.
good wide receiver. I mean, he a great wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got all the traits to be good at the next level. Yeah, I say him. Yeah, him. It was him.
What was your guys' favorite game last year? Home or away?
I think my favorite game was the game I played the most. It was versus Purdue. Like all the older guys were hurt and, got to play, and the big guy was actually, defensive snaps, real defensive snaps, like for the first time. So it was amazing. I remember it was my first play. It was 3-by-1. I mean, like you looking around, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Like it feels like you with a movie, So that was probably my favorite game, to be honest.
What about you?
I'd probably say Wisconsin or Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel like it was just fun, just all around. It was like it felt like a sunny day, like one of like that type of game. It was just fun. It was big
For
smiles all around.
Yeah. Would you say for both of you guys, is there any like Michigan players that are in the NFL that at your position that you look up to, or just any players in general?
Yeah. So for me, so my brother plays for the Browns, and he played with Devin Bush, and Devin Bush was a great linebacker here. So obviously seeing the way he plays, and and try to, pick little things from this game to add to my game. So I would say him. We came back from that injury, and he's been going crazy ever since. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Hutch too, and Mike Sarin.
Yeah.
For sure.
Take a lot of details and stuff from this game. I like how he play. He's real smooth.
Yeah.
Him and Will
Yeah.
too.
I want to talk about obviously we all play football, and everybody has like their individual story in terms of like how they were introduced to football or like why football is their passion. So just kind of talk about like growing up, what it was like, and like why football was kind of your thing.
Yeah, truly. So first I started out playing soccer, first of all.
Okay.
Just to let y'all know.
What position were like anything?
Striker.
Striker.
I
Okay.
play striker mainly.
That's the people who score.
Yeah, that's the people who
You got
just hit the
striker,
ball and
mid,
score.
and then
So like
defense.
basically like striker like the point guard like in basketball.
Yeah.
So you that
want to be a
guy.
striker.
So you that guy, yeah.
Run around the whole time.
Yeah, and obviously my family is from West Africa, so we don't know no football, we don't know no basketball, we know football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So started playing soccer at first, and then obviously, like my brother, see him play football. He was getting all these looks here and there. But I remember there was one game I was just mad. I'm like, mind you, like my team losing by 15 points. I'm like, I'm tired of soccer. Let me put down the soccer. Let me put on like the football shoes.
Wait, hold on, 15 points. And
Yeah, that's
soccer.
a
That's
lot of goals.
Bro, we was losing bad. We was losing bad, bro. Yeah. NBSC,
funny.
bro. We was losing bad. But then after that, I put on the first time I played football, I was like 10, 11 years old. I played for a team called Woodbridge Spartans. Shoot. And after that, I've been loving the game so far. You know what I mean? The grit, the grind, the blood, the tears. I mean, it's really a brotherhood.
Exactly,
And obviously,
yeah.
you come to Michigan and you really feel that. You know what I mean? Everybody depends on everybody. Like even you said earlier, the workouts. Like you really see who got that dog in them,
Exactly. Yeah.
and who you can
Who's gonna
rely
play.
on
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter when the game gets hard. So, yeah.
So do you still got them soccer skills?
No chance.
75%. 75%. They do there. 75%. 75%. Look, if we could play football and soccer, I would. Okay. I would come to Michigan and play both, but
So could
Is
you?
that rugby or?
Nah,
They
right
don't kick it.
Yeah, rugby over different.
So can you kick field goals?
Yeah, that's good. Go.
Oh, okay.
Can you actually?
Not far.
Oh,
I feel like you got the form.
Yeah,
down, I
not
think.
far. Not far. Not far at all.
all right. So I started when I was a kid. You know, my dad was the coach, so I was just playing for him for my whole life, for real. I wasn't really forced to play football, but I chose to. I see my brother, and I see him. He was like the hardest hitter. I mean, I just fell in love with what he was doing, so I'm like, I just want to play with him. So I've been playing, and found out I was really talented scoring, you know, just that one kid, just like bigger than everybody else, you know. So I just, after had a long talk with my coaches and stuff like that, and decided to take football all go. You know, I did play a little soccer.
Yeah.
I love, you know, hard floor soccer though.
Okay.
Probably like in the gym.
Okay, that's not bad.
You guys play any other sports? Like at high
Mainly soccer.
school?
More
Soccer?
soccer, yeah.
I did
Yeah.
like track,
Track? What events? Like 100?
everything.
Everything? Like
Yeah, like
running the
the.
mile out there?
Oh no! I wasn't going over 400.
Yeah.
No, then I did a little long jump.
Mm.
Oh yeah, everything up to 400
Yeah,
besides hurdles.
for sure. You mentioned your brother and how, you know, he's in the NFL right now. How do you talk to him a lot about football and like ask for advice, or how often do you guys talk?
Yeah, so we talk all the time, really, you know, because to see where he's at, it proves to me that anybody can do it, and it proves to me that I can do it too. But just the long nights, like I said, I mean, this game is a game at the end of the day, but it takes a lot. You know what I mean? To, you know, really be the best and really be great at what you do. So yeah.
For sure. Who's the best dressed on the team? I know you're gonna say yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, it's him
I actually think it's you. I'm not even kidding. I think it's you.
Probably him. Probably like
J.O.
yeah, J.O. Yes, I'm sorry, J.O. J.O. and him. I'm not even gonna lie. Them two for sure.
J.O.'s.
Yeah, I actually don't. Other than you, I don't really think who like really takes pride in their like.
Yeah. It's like I
You're
heard it.
posting on like your IG story,
Really?
like your outfits and stuff.
J.O. not versatile.
Right.
Yeah.
J.O. can't go.
Yeah, he like more
He
streeter.
more street.
Yeah.
I can go both. But I don't really wear streetwear like that. It really depends on what value you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I see, you put in the colors and
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
different colors. And black. We got a little cream going on with the watch with the
the
gray.
details,
Yeah, details, small
You
details.
like the hats too, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
talk about the material too.
Cashmere wool, no synthetic, just straight natural fibers. It's good for the body. So.
Yeah, follow him on the IG for some.
Maybe we
some
get
outfits.
some content,
Yeah, some
Yeah.
content,
Some spring break. You
some
know.
collabs.
You have a YouTube channel, don't you?
I'm actually dropping a documentary.
Yeah, that's right.
Next week while I'm in Ghana, so everybody
That's
from
sick.
here can see all the stuff I'm doing over there. So
Oh yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be dope.
That'd
be
It's
good.
gonna be dope for sure.
Yeah. So back to football. You mentioned like your personal goals for this season. What would you say is like a defensive unit? What's the defensive goal?
Yeah. So the first meeting we had as a defense, I don't know if you remember this. Coach Hill showed us the stats from the 2023 season
Mm-hmm.
and what we did last year.
Yeah.
And I want to get back to that standard of Michigan football.
100%.
So that's the goal for defense. How about you?
same, being 2023, number one defense, you know what I mean? Scoring defense,
Mm-hmm.
third down, fourth down. I want to get back to
Just physical. Yeah, for sure.
just dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as we transition, like we've had the off season's probably been like 7-8 weeks now. What would you guys say is like the best part of the off season?
To be honest, bro, I would want to say consistency because that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
To be great, you have to be consistent on what you do, day in and day out. So I would say challenging myself with my consistency, right? Because the same way I approach football is the same way that I want to approach school and approach my personal life. I can't be great on the football field, and then when it comes to school, I'm in and out, not going to class and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've been just trying to have the same approach this year, but
For sure.
with this whole cycle and everything.
Sure.
I say relationships and building moments with my teammates, memories. Memories go a long way, stuff I can remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there like a freshman, like a mid-year guy who's stood out to you, or who you're like thinks gonna have like a pretty good year on the defensive side?
Yeah, I would want to say one dude that's been bugging me a lot. It's Aiden Reeder.
Real quick, Aiden and I went to the same high school.
Yeah.
So I've been with him. He played the sophomore in his junior year, so I was a junior and senior. He's a great
He's a
Great
kid.
player.
Great kid.
But he's been
Great
bugging
athlete.
you?
Not bugging me in a good way.
In a good way?
In a good way, asking
Feel like
questions.
competing.
Asking questions. I remember during Matt drills, he was like competing like against me, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to
Like,
go up against you.
you're saying
That's
like talking
good, that's good.
trash and everything like that. So this is good to see that these young guys have the same aspirations and they, you know, want to have that same dog.
Exactly.
They want to, but
Yeah, that's funny.
To be a dog, you got to be born with it. So, you
Can't develop it. It's just you
got
have
to
it or
be
you
born
don't.
with it.
Yeah,
You have it or you don't.
It's true.
But so far, we'll see what he got.
Bring it out on.
You had it in high school. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
I say Jam, cornerback
Okay.
from Texas, Waco. I mean, I seen a lot of good traits in him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot. I mean, he got work to do, getting his body right and stuff. So far, I mean, he's doing better than I was in my freshman year. I mean,
Yeah.
so if he just keep applying himself, I mean, learn something, and apply it, it'd be great.
Yeah. So when, like we said, you want to have more turnovers this year, be more physical. When we get turnovers, we wear the buffs.
Center with butts.
Who wears them the best? Like who's the best at wearing those? Or like when somebody puts them on, like when you get the most hype, when that person wears them.
Rod was smooth with it.
I'm
last
happy.
year.
Yeah, right.
Rod Mason, cool with it too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who. Yeah, it was probably.
We had some good. Sully had a good one.
Yeah, Sully had a good one too.
Oh, and Trey Will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He rocking it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny.
He rocking him.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys mentioned like team goals and specific goals for yourself. What would you say for the fans watching that they can look forward to as they watch Team 147 next year?
I would definitely say the defensive scheme that we have this year. I mean, it's fast, it's physical. Guys just not thinking too much, just shooting their gun. And a big thing that we saw from last year was obviously, like we didn't get to where we wanted to last year, but like with this new coaching staff and with new players and with new players who can help us get to where we want to. I feel like everybody should really be excited because I know I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I feel like one of the things the fans want to see, more excitement, we got like more swag, more ball players, so it's gonna be a lot of big plays gonna be made. I mean, if they get fans they want, we'll see some more buffs, so we're gonna get that to them.
For sure.
Put a little, personality out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, get them a little dance or something.
Well, I thank you guys for coming on, taking time out of your day. Make sure you guys check out Champ Media and go to the Champion Circle NIL shop to get your merch, cop some merch, and subscribe, like, go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.